What's going on, guys? My name is Ebzy, and today I'm bringing you guys another Destiny video. In this particular video, I am playing free-for-all on Bannerfall. I am using the Ice Luna as my primary and the Matador as my secondary. In this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the current state of Destiny, of Rise of Iron, just in general. I was going to focus mostly on the Crucible, but I kind of was going to touch on everything. I don't have a script for the video, so I'm just kind of going off the cuff. So bear with me, enjoy my ramblings. I don't know, whatever. So to begin with, I'm really liking Rise of Iron up to this point. I've been playing a lot of Destiny. It's been really fresh. Obviously, when there's a new content drop, everything is pretty fresh. You want to play it. You have a drive to play it, like a yearning to play it. So that's kind of been my case with Rise of Iron. I thought the campaign was pretty good. The story was pretty good. I understood more of the story than I did, let's say, in vanilla Destiny, where the story didn't necessarily make sense. But that's to be expected because they got heavy criticism pretty much every time. They get heavy criticism on the story, so I'm sure they try their darndest to make sure the story was kind of on point. So I certainly liked it. I'm sure everyone probably didn't like it, but I liked it. The one thing I will say, though, is I thought it was a kind of short. Compared to the Taken King, the campaign was hella short. And I don't know why that is. I mean, I enjoyed the Rise of Iron campaign still, but it just felt kind of short. I wish I had a little bit more content to kind of sink my teeth into. But, whatever. I still enjoyed it regardless. The Iron Temple is dope. The snow is dope. The visuals are dope. I can tell that they definitely dropping the last gen consoles helped, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm sorry for all you last gen console players, but the game is amazing. Next up, I want to talk a little bit about the raid. So for the raid, I am really enjoying it. Wrath of the Machine is definitely, I'm not sure which one I like more, Vault of Glass or Wrath of the Machine, but I'm really, they're about even to me. I'm really enjoying Wrath of the Machine. It's not, for me at least, I know this is not the case for everybody, but for me at least, can I even speak English? Anyways, for me at least, the raid is not too difficult. It's not too easy. It's kind of middle of the road, and I friggin' love the fact that it doesn't take me, 2 hours to complete. I only need to set aside an hour 45 minutes to an hour to complete. And if I'm with a good team, if I'm playing with a lot of my friends and we're getting shit done, I'm looking more at the 45-minute mark. So that is absolutely amazing. I couldn't stand in Kingsfall setting aside especially at the beginning at least 3 hours to complete the raid. And it was infuriating. So this is an extreme breath of fresh air. So I'm really enjoying the raid. The hard mode, I've done the hard mode. It was hard. Obviously not dying and not being able to get reses, that's hard in and of itself. And I thought the hard mode changes, the actual mechanic changes, were not that amazing, kind of underwhelming, to be honest. But if they make it much harder, in my opinion, then it starts to get a bit ridiculous. That's when you start getting up there in the 2-3 hour kind of range, and that's kind of ridiculous to me. Like I said, I don't like that. So not dying in and of itself is hard enough for a lot of people, and the additional mechanics definitely prove difficult. So I really like the hard mode. It's awesome. And the normal mode is awesome. The raid, I'm really enjoying the raid. So to get into the Crucible, I play Crucible all the time. I'm a Crucible player. I play Trials on the weekend all the time. That's what I do. And so for me, the Crucible it's in a good state right now. I still don't like skill-based matchmaking. I don't they need to tone it down some. Especially, I noticed it, I made a video before on skill-based matchmaking, but in free-for-all, for me, I play a lot of free-for-all, and when I go into a free-for-all match, pretty much 9 times out of 10, I'm putting my try-hard panties on. And I don't want to do that all the time. I would like to be able to kind of sit back and relax and play a casual game, maybe change my weapons up, test out some new weapons, but because of skill-based matchmaking, I can't do that. Like I said, it's most noticeable in free-for-all. The other game types, not as noticeable, but definitely for free-for-all, it's a thing. And since I play free-for-all a lot, I notice it a lot. But other than skill-based matchmaking, I think everything is in a pretty good spot. I think pulse rifles are in a good spot. I think hand cannons are in a pretty good spot. Shotguns, I think, are also in a pretty good spot. Shotguns, they still be mapping people, but it's not the same as it once was. The only thing I really am kind of not liking at the moment is the snipers and the flinch on the snipers, which to me didn't seem like a necessary change. I thought the snipers were in a good spot before. I just think that, like, I don't know, snipers to me are, and the community, I guess we kind of differ on our opinions. To me, snipers are always, like, in every game, it's kind of a skillful weapon to use. And when a lot of people start complaining like snipers are too easy, it kind of undermines the amount of skill it takes, because it really does take a lot of skill. Like, I've played a lot of games. I've played a lot of Destiny. I've played a shit ton of Xbox over the course of my life, and I like to snipe in pretty much every game I play. So I believe that I have, over a long period of time, increased my ability with the sniper to a point that, like, I don't know, I'm good with one. And when people complain about being too easy or whatever, it kind of like undermines the amount of like effort I put in, because even though I may make it look easy, I can promise you it's not. So I don't know, the flinch on the snipers kind of makes it harder to use. Like, let me just say, so pre Rise of Iron, I played about 75% of my Crucible games with a sniper out as my secondary. Now, since Rise of Iron, I've been playing most of my games with a shotgun equipped. So like 75% of my games now, I'm playing with a shotgun out, or as my secondary. Whereas pre-Rise of Iron, I'm playing 75% of my games with a sniper out. So that should be more balanced. I don't feel like I should feel like, right now I feel like I'm putting myself and my team at a disadvantage if I equip a sniper. Not that I can't get kills with a sniper still, but because of the flinch, it really makes sniping like more reliable and competitive. I can still snipe, and I can still snipe just as well, but it definitely is harder to do now, and shotgunning is just the way to go. So for me, snipers are kind of the only thing that I'm a little bit disappointed about. But I understand what everyone, all the complaints and stuff about snipers, but I just kind of disagree with them. I guess the other thing too is they reduced the damage, which, it's whatever, I'll just get used to it. Otherwise, I've really been enjoying Rise of Iron. I think it's been an extreme breath of fresh air having it come out. Obviously, we've been through about a month cycle of, with trials, got the raid, Iron Banner, so we kind of went through a whole month, and it's kind of, I don't know, I've really been enjoying it. I don't know what else to say. I've kind of just lost my train of thought here. Alright guys, I'm gonna shut up because I'm just rambling about random things now. I'm gonna end the video. Basically, I'm really liking Rise of Iron at the moment. I think it's in a good state. Destiny's in a good state right now. But yeah, if you guys differ in opinion, make sure to let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But otherwise, yeah, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here for more content like this. Otherwise, though, I will catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.